Welcome back to DeAnn Creates, your online hangout for Cricut crafts, celebration crafts, and whatever crafts I'm inspired to make. What are we creating today?
And
a dinosaur centerpiece. So, let's get into it. Before we begin, let me start by telling you what you'll need for this project.
what you need.
You're going to need a small hula hoop, one round DIY plywood hanging decor, wood craft cubes, yarn, a hot glue gun, one roll of jute twine, brown acrylic craft paint, paintbrush, a 13-inch fern bush, one green garland, green floral wire, all-purpose caulk, black spray paint with primer, Mod Podge, a white floral foam block, and a large dinosaur. I purchased everything at the $1.25 tree except for the dinosaur from Five Below.
How to make it.
Open your hula hoop and remove all the beads from the inside. Lay your hoop outside on a big piece of cardboard. Now grab your spray paint and begin covering your hula hoop with the color. You will have to do several coats to ensure that it's covered completely. Let your hoop stay outside in the sun until it's dry. Now, let's work on a platform for the centerpiece. After removing the rope from the wood circle decor, you'll fill the holes with all-purpose caulk. Then use your finger to smooth out the excess. Now you're going to take 4 wooden craft cubes and hot glue them to each end of the circle shape, north, south, east, and west. We're adding these cubes to the circle as little feet to raise the centerpiece off of whatever surface it's going to sit on. Flip the circle over when the glue is dry. Pour a little bit of brown acrylic craft paint into a cup. Then pour an equal amount of water in that same cup. Stir the paint and water together until they're evenly mixed. We will use this watered down paint as a knockoff version of stain for our wooden platform. Lightly and evenly brush the mixture onto the platform. Make sure that you're painting in the same direction as the wood grain. Keep going until the entire surface is covered. If you want to seal the paint, you can do that also. I didn't choose to do that because I was only going to use this centerpiece for a few hours, but it's totally up to you. I tried painting the floral foam block with brown acrylic craft paint, but that didn't work out because it was way too porous. Here is how I was able to work around it. First, I painted the entire block with a layer of Mod Podge. Then after it dried, I mixed equal parts acrylic craft paint and Mod Podge and covered the whole block with that mixture using my sponge brush. I used my hand dryer to speed up the drying process because I had other things to do. I'm going to take this brown yarn, tie it around his foot, both of his feet, and then wrap it around the block to secure him. Here we go. I use brown so it will blend in with the dinosaur and the block. Now when I did the green dinosaur, I used green yarn around his feet and then I tied brown rope around the block so it will blend in. Of course, if you have something else like zip ties or anything else, you can use that. But this is what I already have here, so that's why I'm using it. You will want to eyeball everything to figure out where the center is. Once your foam block is in the center of the platform, you will glue it in place with hot glue. like that. You can go like this. You can have it this way, or if you want, you can turn him to the side so that he takes up more space. Either way, I'm going to do both because I'm making 4 centerpieces, so I'm going to have 2 facing the front and 2 facing the side like this. So you will dig one end of the hula hoop into the center of one side of the foam block. Then repeat the same process on the other side with the other end of the hula hoop. Use a small digging tool like a pair of scissors to help you finish carving out the hole if necessary. Now you should be able to push the end of the hula hoop in at least 1/3 of the way. After you get both ends of the hula hoop to fit snugly inside the hole, you're going to take both ends out and fill each one with hot glue. Then place the ends of the hula hoop back inside the foam block. Do not use E6000 because I found out the hard way that it eats away at the foam. Hold the hula hoop in place until the glue has dried and the hula hoop doesn't move anymore. So obviously this dinosaur has a cord. You can either hide the remote by using a bunch of Spanish moss to cover it up, or you can cut the cable off and remove it from your dinosaur toy. Alright, in order to fill up some of this space, because it's a lot of negative space right here, I wanted it to look like some branches or some vines were hanging down, like he was going through the Jurassic jungle, if you will. So you're going to take a long piece of twine, and you're going to cut it. Then you're going to fold it. It doesn't have to be perfectly even because you want them to be different lengths. You don't want them to be perfect. So you're going to take the loop, pull it above the hula hoop, and run the 2 ends through it. Like so. And pull it gently because you don't want to pull your hoop down being too rough. Keep going until you fill up the top of the centerpiece with twine. But right now, this is what we have so far. Now, I don't want any to be in the dinosaur's face or to cover up the dinosaur, obviously. So we're going to cut some of the ones close to the dinosaur so that we can see them. Alright, so apparently I thought this was filming and it wasn't. So basically what I've done so far is I have 1/4 of a fern garland that I have attached into the hula hoop with hot glue. And then once it dries, I'm going to use floral wire to secure it for added protection. Move some of the vines out of the way to wrap your fern garland around the hula hoop. When you get to the end, glue it in place with hot glue and secure it with floral wire. Separate each leaf from the fern bush. Then take each leaf and hot glue it onto the hula hoop wherever you want it and reinforce it with floral wire. Keep going until you have all the leaves strategically placed where you want them. Also, if you want to add more decorations to your centerpiece, you can cover the foam block with rocks, faux jungle leaves, or as I mentioned earlier, even Spanish moss. There are so many options of what you can do to add a little more to this centerpiece and totally make it your own. I also wanted to mention that if you accidentally make the hole in your foam block too large, then you can fill in the excess with all-purpose caulk and then let it dry around your hula hoop, which will totally hold it in place. If you're enjoying this tutorial, then smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and check out my website at DeAnnCreates.com for more craft ideas. You can also follow me at my different social media platforms at DeAnn Creates.
It's time for the big reveal.
There you have it. We made a fantastic centerpiece that will definitely start a conversation at your next birthday party. So So until the next time, I hope you continue to add a little more creativity to the world and keep coming back, because you never know what I'll be creating next. Bye guys.